Story time of when an old lady tried to sue me and the biggest op I've ever had in my life. These nails are very important because I talk about them later. But anyways, I just graduated high school. I was living with my boyfriend at the time and I applied to work at this shave ice place, which was right by my house. The pay was shitty, the job was shitty, but it was like fun because I knew people there. So my manager was this girl. I didn't really know her, but I knew of her because we went to the same high school, but she's like 3 years older than me, so she doesn't really know me. And I've never actually had to talk to her or anything like that because she was way older than me. But for some reason, this bitch just fucking hated me. Like, I don't know what her problem was, but she was just so spiteful to me. And she was my manager. So it just started off like light, like just a little hatred here and there, whatever. I just thought she was sassy and I didn't think much of it. But here's the thing. This job supposedly only hires college students or high school students, which is a red flag because what the fuck? So it was literally a bunch of teenagers and kids working there. I got my nails done for the first time ever and they looked exactly like how I showed you guys. She told me they were so fucking ugly I needed to go to the salon and tell them to redo it. Like, who talks to people like that? Can't believe she did that. But there was a time where I had to take one of my college final exams. Final exam, very important. So I told them ahead of time that I couldn't work this particular day because I had a college exam, right? Very mindful, very demure. And then the next thing, you know, the schedule comes out and I'm fucking scheduled on the exact day that I asked if I can be off because I have to take my test. And them being like a college-based job hiring situation, they said they would be very accommodating because there are other kids there that go to school. So I thought they would accommodate me for that because that was very important. That wasn't like a regular test, that was like a final. So I texted my manager and my boss and none of these bitches fucking responded. They didn't respond. How unprofessional can you be? So the day of my shift, I actually showed up and then I was texting my mom and I was telling her I don't know what to do because my final exam is pretty important. Like, I'm paying for school. And you know what? Fuck this place. And my mom literally told me to leave. So I kind of opened, like I did a little bit of the opening duties, but I fucking left because I thought it was so unprofessional that they were just blatantly ignoring me because I was texting them up until that morning. And I was even in the shop texting my manager and calling her and trying to ask her if I can leave because of the situation. So I ended up leaving and I just sent them a text and said, hey, I'm gonna go take my final exam because this is very important for me. And honestly, I didn't really need to explain myself, but I just told them, at least I communicated, right? Left, didn't hear a fucking peep. No one texted me. None of that, whatever. After the situation, I was just so dumbfounded at how adults could be so immature, especially in a workplace setting. So I decided to quit. I literally quit right after that because no one was responding to me. So I took my test, did that, and I heard that my manager had to go into work that day because I didn't show up. Boo-hoo, bitch. You knew like 5 days before that because I kept texting her way ahead of the time that I was scheduled to work. So please. Anyways, I ended up quitting that job. And just so you know, it was a shave ice place. They are no longer open, probably because of their business aspects, because that bitch does not know how to run a business. The boss was absolutely unprofessional. And the way she let her manager treat her workers was absolutely insane. It's kind of like they were just like two little teenage girls canoodling and like scheming and just being bullies. Like, honestly, my experience working there was horrible except for the people that I worked with because I love the people who I worked with, just not my boss or my manager. And so then I quit and then I applied to another job. And here's where it's fucking interesting. My manager is really close friends with the manager that I applied at another job. And this bitch says not to hire me and she just talks all this shit about me, saying that I'm unprofessional and that I'm a shitty worker and X, Y, and Z and all of this fucking bullcrap, which is all bullshit lies. She just fucking hated me. Like, I don't know what it was, but she hated me from the get-go. And she's still, I don't know if she hates me till this day, but she tells me hi and pretends like everything's okay, but I fucking hate her. She's a low-life loser. She went nowhere with her life, and that sucks. Karma is a fucking bitch. But anyways, let me tell you, I applied to this other shave ice place, right? So I ended up getting hired over there, even though my old manager was trying to campaign against me and not let them hire me X, Y, and Z. But because I already had shave ice experience, I think that's why I got hired. And my other friends were working there. So when my actual boss found out that I got hired at another shave ice place, you guys wouldn't even believe what she fucking did. She texts me a 5-paragraph text message. Like, this is how unprofessional she is. She never would call. She would never be at the shop. Like, you would never see her around. She texts me a whole spiel about if I share any of her fucking secret recipes. Like, if I share the recipes with where I work now, she will be suing me. Are you fucking stupid? Bitch, this is fucking shave ice. There are no secret recipes for fucking shave ice. It's literally ice and syrup. And just so you guys know, I was literally a minor at this time because I just graduated. Like, I wasn't even 20. So the fact that she's texting me this was so unprofessional and it was so threatening. I wish I had this damn text message. But she was basically threatening me, saying that if I speak about any of her recipes, she's gonna sue me, X, Y, and Z. Girl, her shave ice shop sucked. The one that I started working for won awards every single year for being the best shave ice place, probably because they know how to conduct a business, not be shady AF. But yeah, I was so astounded with the way that I got treated working at that place. And like I said, the place is no longer open, so you guys can support all the shave ice places you want to because she's no longer in business and we all know why. I just thought it was so funny and I literally told everyone else at my new job what happened and they were just so fucking astounded. Like, how can you treat one of your workers like that? Like, that's fucking wild. There is no secret sauce to shave ice, like, let me tell you that. I don't know why she thought she was so special and like her recipes were so special, but I have no idea, girl. I have yet to see this lady. I have never seen her since I quit. And honestly, I never really seen her when I was working there anyways. I will never forget that experience. I thought it was the worst place ever and I've never had anything ever in my life happen to me like that. Like, that was just so dramatic. And for full grown adults, like, this lady was retired. The boss is retired. She used to work at the school or something. I have no fucking clue. I remember some of my friends liking her, like, oh yeah, she's so nice. She's not nice, bitch. She's a fucking scum of the earth. Like, I've never met someone so unprofessional in my life. And yeah, that's my story about my unprofessional boss and manager.